Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We got a gangbuster of an episode today, quite a few things to talk about, lots of discussions happening at the moment about the price action and what is going on over the weekend, so let's get right into it. The news obviously is traveling really fast on Bitconomist.com. Another SEC lawsuit howler sees Ripple pulling away. Great article, talks in depth about how, the latest announcements that occurred yesterday, what do they mean for the case? What's going to happen? What are the implications for both parties, right? So the Securities and Exchange Commissioner has admitted that before installing legal proceeding against Ripple, it never informed inquiring third parties that it considers XRP a security. And that's a big problem that they're now going to have to face. Does this help Ripple? The ongoing SEC versus Ripple lawsuit is currently still in discovery phase since December 2020. Both sides have sparred for several motions with an intent of verifying the prospective claims. On balance, Ripple has undoubtedly come out on top. For example, in compelling the SEC to answer if Ethereum is a security recently, this point strengthens Ripple's case regardless of how the SEC answers. Whichever way they answer, it's just going to strengthen the case. So we've said it, we've spoken about it time and time again. The case is Ripple's to lose. Simple. It is Ripple's to lose from here. It is as good as a done deal as it can get. Which some of you wondered over the last 24 hours, well then Serpent, why is the price action not moving? Well, the price action is not moving for anything right now. So it's not that Ripple is being put to a side, to a corner, right? It's not moving for anyone. The entire industry at the moment, we're in the red across everybody, right? But don't be surprised, and this has happened time and time again in the history of Ripple, don't be surprised if the price drops before it goes up, right? A final shakeout, the last call. It can happen. We've seen what happened with El Salvador, right? I mean, that was complete market manipulation what occurred, right? So don't be surprised if the price drops. Don't be concerned if the price drops. I've put this on here on purpose to show you where we are heading, where we're going, where the future looks. And I've done it early in the video because I know some of you don't stick around for too long. Now, this is where we're going. Whether you're a pro XRP, non-XRP fan, this is where we're going. This is where we're heading. And this is what the future looks like. Now, the future could be today, tomorrow, next month, next year, in 2 years' time. But the future is coming, and the mass adoption of the XRP blockchain will come. Just like you saw Solana, just like you saw Phantom and what they're doing, just like you saw Terra, what they're up to, right? Once the switch is turned on, it is on, and it will be on permanently. And the amount of money that will flow through the XRP ledger will be astronomical. So don't be shaken out throughout the next couple of days. Now, you saw this article yesterday. We spoke about it in depth. Ripple participates in moving 204.7 million XRP while the coin drops to 109. It's a little bit lower now, right? We're a little bit lower than 109 at the moment. We're sitting at 107 at the time of making this, right? But a large sum of XRP has moved, and we'll keep an eye on that and what that means. Now, I love stuff like this, right? I mean, it's little adoption, right? But the UK Post Office now allows users to purchase Bitcoin through its app. I mean, a small win for adoption, like a tiny win for mass adoption, but I really don't see people going to the post office to buy Bitcoin. I don't know if you would. I certainly would not. Now, we are going to talk a lot about the price. We are going to talk a lot about what has been going on, but primarily the reason for the such strong bullish movement that is about to arrive is because from a price action point of view, we have touched on multiple occasions this line and we've gone above it. So we are bullish. We are bullish, right? It is a bullish formation that we are in right now. Now, for those of you that want to know when XRP gets relisted on something, I found something for you, right? xrprelist.com. So you go on there and you can actually see all the places, and it will tell you in real time when they're about to put it back on. So OKCoin, Binance US, Coinbase, blockchain.com. It's not on there yet, right? So just keep an eye out. It's from Crypto Wizard. I just think it's handy, for you guys to have this sort of stuff. Again, another perspective of looking at the chart that we spoke about a few moments ago is this. If you look at this formation, this is an explosive bullish formation that has occurred. And it's coming. It is definitely coming. There's no two ways to look about it, right? A new bull flag is in the making, right? This is a bullish signal. This here, right? This right there. That is bullish. Right? That is exactly what is about to happen. It is going to be phenomenal once it takes off. Now, as we said, the emission does bolster XRP. Request to participate against Ripple and XRP. Both Ripple and this admit that Ripple owes no fiduciary duty to XRP holders. Thus, we must be allowed to represent ourselves and protect our own interests. So this just goes to show, again, XRP holders, the XRP community saying, we want in on this, right? Because we weren't sold a security and we want to have a say in this too. And so that in itself is strengthening as well. So XRP holders could potentially be involved in the case as well. Not that I think that there's going to be a case for much longer, as you guys are aware. And it's not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm just looking at the pieces of the puzzle and I'm putting my own assumption that this thing is about to be wrapped up pretty soon. Let's jump into a ton. Let's have a look at some of the indicators. Okay, so as we begin to look at the hourly chart, we can see here, right? Not much. Not much at all. Not much action happening on the hourly at all. Now, when we look at the 4 hour, again, we're looking at a complete flat line at the moment of action happening within the space. And we look at the MACD on the 12 hour, it is bearish. And when we zoom out again further and we look at the daily, again, it is another bearish at the moment. So we are in a position at the moment where it's the market has not started yet to come back up and to climb again, which I mentioned yesterday. Now, from here, what we can tell from this particular signals, from this particular action at the moment, is that we will go a little bit down before we go up, but not much because we have broken out, right? So we are in a bullish segment. Could this last another couple of hours? Could this last another 24 hours? Possibly. We might touch $1 again and then come back up. That's kind of the sort of movement that we're going to be making, right? But we're not going to be making any crazy movement to like 90 cents or anything like that, unless manipulation kicks in, which of course I'll be right here to tell you guys all about it. So let's jump and have a look at some drawings. What can we see for the future? Okay, so I wanted to kick off with this, right? So when we look at this, like we're talking about the percentage, the likelihood of going up is sort of like the likelihood of going down. Now, the likelihood, like I said, $1, right? I can see us potentially, if we are going to go down a little bit, we go down to $1. But if you see the green, that's most likely where we're about to head off to, right? We're about to go into 117, 120 to 120 territory. Now, should we fail at $1, then we will touch 80 cents. And I want to just bring it up, right? Like if we fail at $1 and we don't come back to $1 once we hit it, and we continue to go down, then we'll probably touch 80 cents, which will be an amazing, an incredible opportunity to buy more, right? I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there with my bags wide open, right? And again, it's not financial advice, but 80 cents is a steal. Now, this is the kind of setup that I'm thinking. $1, boom, we go up towards 140, where we were a couple of days ago. Then once we break above 140 and consolidate above 140, then we'll continue to move towards 170 and beyond. But right now, we are moving and heading towards 140s again. That is the roadmap that we're going to be taking. But as always, right, the move towards 140, then breaking above 170, going 220, going above 220, that is all coming. And these opportunities to buy when it's a little bit cheaper, like nothing has changed. The blockchain has changed. The partnerships haven't changed. Nothing has changed about how awesome the value of this token is, and this and everything around it, its entire ecosystem. And so you gotta zoom out with your mindset and how you look at investing, because if you do that, this is the perfect graph for you, and it will help you along the way, big time. Because it doesn't matter about the daily bumps on the road. If you know where you're heading, then it doesn't matter. The problem happens in this space when people don't know where they're heading. They got no plan. They got no action. They got no goal to go towards. So when the price drops, like, oh God, I gotta sell and protect my money. And I understand if you do, right? Of course, like for me, if you are if it's impacting your mental health, relationships, family, business, work, of course, like get out. There's better things to do with your life than to do this stuff. But if you do want to be in it and want to be along for the journey, then have a goal, right? And until it gets to that goal, nothing matters. 80 cents doesn't matter. $1 doesn't matter, because I'm staying until 10, or I'm staying until 12, or I'm staying to 100. But hey, be prepared that if you're staying to 100, you might be staying for 2 more years. Can you hold? Does one day compared to 750 plus days make a difference? Not really. So have the mindset right. Get yourselves ready. We are going on an amazing journey together with this XRP community. If you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.